Hi, welcome to my 2024 bullet journal setup, and for this year I am finally moving on to a new journal, and the journal I'm using is my Passing on Strength dot grid journal, and it is a 8 by 5 roughly. Yeah, this is the journal I'm using. And also with the new journal I am also taking a break from drawing my bullet journal spreads, and instead I'm just going to be solely, for the most part, switching over to using sticker sheets that I designed myself. So yeah, those are the sticker sheets that I just showed you. Well, I'll show you the sections as we go into the bullet journal sections. I am skipping the first page because I do not like using the first page. I haven't decided if I am gonna use it for something small. But yeah, I'm not gonna start on that page. I'm gonna start on the second-ish page. So as always, I'm starting off with my cover page. And for my cover page, I kept it really simple. I kept the year, which is going to be 2024, and I also did a quote, which is explore a deeper part of you. That is the quote I am going to be using for this year to kind of symbolize how I want the year to go. Well, not how I want it to go, but how I want to, or what I want to remember throughout the year. That's how I want to say it. So to go along with the quote, I chose to use my water inspired background that I made last year because I felt like it went well with the quote itself. This cover page and the other pages are relatively simple. Because these are large pieces of sticker paper, I am going to be cutting off a small section at the corner and placing that down first before I peel the larger half of the parchment paper, just to make sure that the sticker paper goes on relatively in the center, and to make sure that all sides have at least somewhat of a white border. A couple of times I do have to go back and peel back the sticker because I kind of messed up on it somehow. So yeah, that is the cover page, and I'm really happy about it. Because I am using stickers, it is gonna buff up my journal a lot, and it's not gonna remain flat if I was drawing it. So yeah, but I'm pretty much fine with that. But yeah, I don't mind if my journal gets buffed up. So yeah, anyways, I'm moving on to the next section of my bullet journal. Next section is my year at a glance, which I just named yearly to save space. And I have 4 pages dedicated to this section because I wanted to break up my months into quarters, 4 quarters. So each page has 3 months with it. So the first page has January, February, and March. So I also broke up this video into 2 sections. The first section is just me setting it up, whereas the second part of the video will be me actually filling out the papers, filling out the sections, just to kind of show you what my year and stuff like that, how I fill it out, is going to look like. So yeah, I'm just kind of smoothing it out just to make sure, because there was an air pocket that developed when I was putting down, but it wasn't that bad. I didn't need to peel back the paper or anything like that. Oh, right. So I am using weatherproof matte sticker paper. Just because in my experience that sticker paper, tends to be the most vibrant, and I really wanted the color to come through. So yeah, I chose to use that sticker paper. Plus, that sticker paper also is relatively easier to pull back than glossy paper or matte paper. So yeah, that is kind of why I chose to use the weatherproof matte sticker paper. For my dirt section, it is my bucket list sort of section, and I titled it 108 Things to Do in 2024. There's no special reason why it ended up being 108. Originally, it was just going to be 100 things to do in 2024, but when I was designing my paper, by the time I reached 100, there was still a lot of space left over. So instead of just leaving it blank or dedicating it to something else, because I couldn't really think of what else to put there, I decided just to fill out the whole page with these boxes. And that's how I ended up with 108 things, because that's how many boxes there are, 108. So yeah. Also for this section, I really had a hard time putting down the stickers for some reason. I think I was just rushing and like the paper didn't come out good. And the papers didn't lay down as they should have. So that's probably why this section was kind of hard to do a little bit, because I did spend quite a time on it. You'll kind of see it in a little bit. So right here you can see that like large crease in the sticker paper. What ended up happening is that the one I was placing down, the other side of the sticker, it didn't go on right. And I kind of made it like a little bit crooked. And in turn that made the paper itself not crease. And in turn it made the paper itself become warped like a lot. I was just gonna ignore it and like move on, but it was like really noticeable that I decided just to try and fix it since I am able to. So then I move on to my fourth section, which is my goals section. And for my goals section, I decided to split it off into two parts. The first part is for my short-term goals, and the second part is for my long-term goals. And each part of my goals section has 3 pages, so roughly I can probably at the lowest fit 3 goals, but if I really wanted to I could fit more. Then finally it is my brainstorm section, which I chose to only keep to a 2-page spread because this is a page that I don't really use a lot, and I just wanted to give myself enough space to give myself enough space for a whole year, so that was just a 2-page spread. So now we're going into like the actual writing part of it and me filling it out. So for my yearly spread, January, I really didn't have nothing to do in January, and instead I went straight to February, because in February I am releasing my Lost Lover art collection, and that's what I'm writing down. That's going to be released on February 1st. I wanted to be aware of that, and then I also just put down taxes just to kind of remind me that's when I want to start putting together my taxes. For now, I did skip over March and April because I couldn't think of what to put there, and went straight to May, and I put in my Hidden in the Mundane art collection because that's releasing in May. And I did remember something I could put in March, which is the Wichita, which is my tribe's fair that's held every year. I decided to put that because I am planning to sell at the parade, so that's more of like a marker sort of thing for me to be aware of that. And then in April, just to put something there, I put taxes deadline just to remind me to have my stuff ready by April. So for June, I really couldn't think of anything, so I just moved on to the next page. January, couldn't think of anything at the moment and went straight to August, because August is going to be my Rippling Tides art collection, which is going to be the Dirt art collection for the year. September, I put down Halloween season starts, because that is when I'm going to start my Halloween season. And then October, I put my 4th collection, which is Lost in a Dream art collection. That's going to be released in October. And then I went back to September to put Black Friday prep starts, because I do want to give myself at least a month to prep for Black Friday. And then I filled in July because I figured I could remind myself to start prepping for the holiday season in July. So I just put that as a marker. And then in November, this is going to be my last art collection of the year. It's going to be my 5th one. And that is going to be the Never Ending Light art collection. I also just put Black Friday / holiday season just to be aware of it. Just because I don't really need to, but I just put it there just to put it there. And then in December, I put prep for 2025. It's just, again, it's not really nothing. It's just more like a marker to be aware of it. And that is all the things that I am aware of that are happening this year. All of these stuff are like stuff that I am planning to do. Next section I'm filling out is my 108 things to do. So last year, or this year will be 2023, I did the bucket list for this year, and as you saw, Or as you can see, I still have like a lot of empty squares that I did not get to. And instead of just forgetting about them, I decided to transfer them to this journal. So that's what I did. I am going through like each of them and just transferring them to this journal. These are some of the things that I transferred from my old journal, which was watch season 6 of My Hero Academia, release my handmade journal, practice violin for 24 hours, sell all unhauled books, sell all of Dad's blazers because he wants me to sell them, weekly vlogs done for a month, organize all wall decor and bedroom, organize all decor and bedroom, digitalize all physical photos, complete 2023 taxes, organize family dinner, get to 320 pounds, finish 6 short stories, sell an original artwork, go swimming, go to a cultural event, try a new cooking recipe, try a new baking recipe, do a successful giveaway, make an indigenous haul video, finish a manga series, or visit an artist market as a buyer, see fireworks, eat menudo, do a corn maze, carve pumpkins, finish my Ghost magazine, play Little Hope on Xbox One, read all my other books, watch a new horror movie, see a horror movie in theaters, pack order 200 because I'm almost there, sell an 11 by 14 art print, get Star Stellar for a month, eat at a new restaurant, go to a haunted house, participate in a tribal event, get a new traditional dress. That was some of the stuff that I decided to put down. There's still a lot of spaces left over that I can fill out, but I'm going to fill those out later because I couldn't really think of anything else to put. Okay, so now I'm filling out my short-term goals. And so the short-term goal that I am showing you right now is to update all my listing photos on my Etsy shop. If I actually put in the work, it should be finished by July or something, so I just decided to make it a short-term goal. And then the steps I chose to complete it are: 1, list all photos that need to be updated as a list. 2, make a photo shoot schedule. 3, make an editing day schedule, since those 2 deans are deans that have to have a whole day dedicated to them, so I just broke it up. And my expected outcome is to have all my listing photos on Etsy look the same, look nice, and have the same vibe. So yeah, for the goals, what I'm gonna do is actually just kind of lump stuff together that have like a similar end result to them. At most, each page is probably gonna have like 3 mini goals to them that all are able to work together in a way. That is my 2024 yearly setup, which I am really happy about. I am going to be doing January as stickers too. But anyways, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to, and I hope you have a nice day, morning, or night. Bye. Later.